So recently, Grow Garden just added the new pet mutations update, and we're gonna go through all the mutations you could possibly get with the new machine. If you head on over to the gear area, if you use a wrench, you can see that the pet mutations is actually right here. Now, how this works, I've explained this in my other TikToks, reels, and videos. Basically, pet mutations works by having a level 50 pet. Currently, I have a level 50 cooked owl in there, and once the mutation is done mutating, it takes about an hour, you'll get one of these 12 mutations right here. It goes from shiny, 32%, introverted, 16%, windy, 9%, frozen, 9%, golden, 6%, tiny, 6%, mega, 6%, iron skin, 3%, radiant, 3%, shock, 3%, rainbow, 3%, and the rarest mutation, ascended. Now, you might be wondering what those actually do. Well, we're gonna go to the Grow Garden wiki so we can check it out right now. So here are all of the new pet mutations, and by the way, this is not in order. I'm just gonna run down on what they actually do. So shock, this is what it looks like. As you can see, your pet has that nice lightning aura and it's glowing. So during a thunderstorm, every 60 to 45 seconds, it has a 25 to 30% chance to attract lightning and shocking nearby fruits. For golden, it has this golden tinge to it, and it provides a big increase to the pet's passive, around a 10% passive increase. And then rainbow, it has this cool rainbow aura, very similar to that of the golden mutation, where it provides a bigger increase to the pet's passive, but instead of 10%, it gives a 20% increase. We now have shiny. It provides a additional 15% boost to pet's EXP per second, and it has this shiny, icy texture to it. Then we have windy. Every 330 minutes, it has a 20 to 30% chance a nearby fruit becomes windstruck, and the pet has this wind aura and sometimes just blows up. For frozen, every 5 minutes to 0.5 minutes, it has a 20 to 30% chance a nearby fruit becomes frozen. And as you can tell, the pet is of course frozen. Then we have introverted. Provides an additional 30% boost to the pet's EXP per second. So this is basically just a better shiny, and it looks like it has glowing eyes, and it changes around the variant color of the pet, because raccoons don't usually look like this, right? We also have mega. The pet is gigantic, has a 20% faster hunger rate, and gains 10 to 40 XP per second. So this is an even better introverted in my opinion. This is amazing. And you can't tell it right there, but it's just a huge firefly. We also have the opposite of that, tiny. The pet is very tiny and has a 20% slower hunger rate, gains 5 to 30 XP per second. So if you don't want to become big and you just want a tiny little pet, you can't really see it that well, but it slows the hunger by 20% compared to that of the gigantic version, where it increases the hunger by 20%, but you do gain less EXP. So keep that in mind. Iron skin. This is the one that I actually have on my mantis. It looks really cool. This gives a 30 to 45% chance to recover a stolen fruit. So if somebody steals a fruit from you, you get that stolen fruit as well. Really insane if you pair this up with raccoons. And then we have radiant. Every 30 to 20 minutes emits sunshine to advance a plant's growth by 24 hours. So it's basically a really overpowered mutation where they're glowing, but it's also like the triceratops. It grows plants insanely quickly by about 24 hours. Ascended. This pet seems to be just completely glowing with light. Every 360 to 300 minutes, 75 to 90% chance to apply dawn-bound mutation to a fruit. And you know what dawn-bound does? It gives around what, 125 plus times multiplier to the value? That's insane. And those are all the current mutations in the game. I'm looking forward to that ascended, but I have to get really lucky. Anyways, if you guys have already gotten really insane pet mutations, tell me in the comments below. And as always, it doesn't hurt to follow.